So you're going coming up this week, so I did it last
Am
time.
I doing this?
Yeah. Yeah, so you're doing coming up this week. Say coming up this week.
I'm trying to, but every time I try, you go, coming up this week. Coming up this week. Coming up this week. Coming up this week.
On how I failed.
How I failed in business. How I failed in business. Coming up this week.
On how I failed in business.
My house is currently flooding as we speak.
That's what sets me apart from most fishermen.
Rob sacks someone live on a podcast.
I take myself seriously.
Do you?
Yeah.
I've got a
maybe
video
little
of you
bit too
talking
seriously,
about
but-
putting bananas up your bum.
No, that isn't. No.
Hello and welcome to How I Failed in Business.
The business podcast that takes a look at things a little differently.
I'm your host, Rob Spence.
And I'm Megan Grace.
Each week we sit down with guests to unpack the messy side of business, the failures and mistakes, and the moments in between.
Because it's usually those moments that teach you the most.
They most certainly do. Megan, how the devil are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm all right, thank you. My house is currently flooding as we speak, but I'm all right. How are you? Are you good?
Yeah, my house isn't flooding, I don't think.
That's
so better
always
than you.
that's always a good sign.
Yeah.
It's really pissed me off as well, actually, because I thought it was my fault because I broke my sink the other day by dropping a really heavy jar of like hair wax onto the sink and it all cracked. So I've had to buy a new sink.
Right.
And then this morning we've discovered like all this like water staining on the ceiling, and it's now spread down onto this really expensive wallpaper that we're now going to have to fucking redo. So I'm fucking furious. But it was in the sink. Somehow there's water coming out the toilet. Clean water, I think. Don't worry.
Hopefully.
So we're going to record this, and I'm going to run home
and
try and pretend what I'm doing. Tell me your week's been better than mine, please.
Yeah, it's been alright. Nothing really eventful has happened, I don't think.
No?
Think. No.
No? Do you want me to tell you something that may make your week a tiny bit better?
Mm-hmm.
It might do. I don't know if it will. I don't think you care, actually.
Why?
I don't think you'll care about this as much as I care about this.
Is it about the podcast?
It's about something we've spoke about on the podcast.
Yeah.
Something that I believe is close to both of our hearts. It's something that we both love, we both enjoy, something we wish we could do again and again and again and again, right? And I think I hope when I tell you this news, you're going to be so excited. Have a guess what it is.
I don't know.
Have a guess what it is.
What would we? Is it to do with the podcast or something we've spoken about on the podcast?
Something we've talked about on the podcast, and something we used to have as a prop that's now vanished. Yeah, keep looking, bitch. Keep looking. Right. Oh, do you know what? I'm gonna.
Bradley Bear. Sorry. What?
Oh.
What she said?
Hold on. It's coming back!
Wow.
Tiger Club is coming back. I know.
Yeah.
I know. So I saw on their official marketing channels yesterday, right? Haven Holidays put out, this is not a drill, right?
Oh my God.
It's all very cryptic right now. Tiger Stripes.
Tiger
Club.
Wow, that's quite smart. Oh my God.
The Tiger Club is coming back. So we'll accept Bradley Bear from Molly there. I'm fucking excited. It's made I don't care if my house floods right now. The Tiger Club.
Because Tiger Club's
is
coming back.
I'm going to Haven in June.
Wow.
And I'm going to be a member of the Tiger Club. So much better
you.
than the fucking Seaside Squad. Sorry, I'm swearing a lot this morning. It's been a stressful morning. I'm sorry. I apologise. Are you excited for the Tiger Club, or are you just playing along?
No, I mean, it's not really going to, I think, impact my life in any way. I probably won't be going to Haven anytime soon, but happy for the Tiger Club.
I know that you're a fan of the Tiger Club when you were growing up. I know you were.
I was.
And this is a monumentous occasion for everyone that's going on. I was hoping I could just quickly bring up the photo of you with Rory the Tiger, but by searching Tiger in my phone, it's brought up just photos of me with Ross Kemp, which is a bit weird. So Tiger Club is coming back, which is good. Molly, we were talking off camera. I've been what are you binging it on Netflix at the minute? What have you been watching?
Well, nothing, because Friends isn't there. So I literally don't watch TV anymore because I'm on a ban.
That's really bad. Because I watched Friends last night because I've got Sky.
Yeah, fuck off.
But
I've actually had to resort to going on YouTube and watching like Friends clips, like, you know, when they put like the montages together.
You are
I've
sad.
had to resort to that. Well, there's nothing else to watch.
You are sad.
No, I'm
The
not.
Office, the US Office.
I'm not watching The Office.
Please,
I'm not watching
for
The
me.
Office. No,
Do it
I'm not
for
watching
me.
The Office.
Why?
I'm not watching The Office.
Why'd you hate life?
I don't want to watch The Office. I want to watch Friends.
What are you binging at the minute, Molly?
I've just finished His and Hers.
Oh, what
on
did you
Netflix.
think?
It was good. It was all right. It was gripping.
It was gripping.
Yes.
Apparently, there's 2 twists.
Yeah, there was a couple of the last episode was very good. I
It
do
was
recommend.
good. But apparently, so I was delivering a sales training, which I do want to talk about in a minute, yesterday, and they were saying that there's 2 twists. There's the twist that everyone picks up on at the end, which is like it's a twist that is like literally thrust in your face.
Mm-hmm.
But then there's another twist.
Yeah, it's a good episode, good series.
What
Only
twist
6
though?
I'm not going to tell you because you might watch it.
I've watched it.
Well, I'm not going to say it on camera.
All right, tell me off camera because it's been bugging me.
Okay.
But have you watched Bridgerton?
I've watched the first 2 series, but no more because it's too long.
Right. I've got a grievance to put in here about Bridgerton.
Right.
Right. It's crap. Genuine crap. Did you enjoy it, Molly?
Not overly. I
Oh.
watched it because of the hype. And that's why I watched it.
This thing, there's this whole hype around it. There's this whole, oh my God, the guy's so hot. Oh my God, there's all this, there's all that. It's the most boring nonsense I've ever watched in my life.
Never even tried to
Season
watch
1, Simon, this apparent heartthrob, is the moaniest little bitch that I've ever fucking encountered, right? He's just a moaning little baby that just needs to go to therapy, right? He's really skinny and tall, right? The show is just conversation. The show is a podcast. The show is a podcast put into video terms.
it.
And it's
Right.
really annoyed me.
Okay.
I feel
Don't-
you would hate it more if you watched it. Can you watch
But
it?
they've written a musical about it.
Have they?
Yeah, like unofficially, but it's really bad. Like the songs are really bad. But I don't know if they've done it like purposely. Like, is it satire or is it like
Oh,
genuine? I
okay.
don't know. But
I
yeah,
don't know, I've
they've
not
written,
seen it.
They've written like a whole musical around it.
Oh, it's honestly atrocious. Considering again, there was all this hype. Everyone's been talking about it. Even the latest season, season 4, is just a rip-off of Cinderella. Rich person bumps into a rich person who doesn't want to be rich anymore at a masquerade ball. They kiss. She vanishes. He's got her mask. And then he spends a season trying to figure out who this girl is.
It's literally just Cinderella.
Cinderella. And she works as a housemaid, although she is of higher class.
Oh.
Cinderella. Bollocks. Anyway, now I've got that off
Right.
my chest.
Okay.
I want to bring in our guest here because I don't think he's someone that may have watched Bridgerton. But
I don't know. I feel
I
like
don't
he
know.
could have watched Bridgerton.
I don't know. He could be a Bridgerton fan. We'll soon find out. That could be opening our opening question. But we're going to doing something a bit differently today. So our guest today is someone that we've known for a long time, works very closely with us here at Paragon Sales Solutions. I would like to introduce you, Owen, who is our head of nerdy shit at Paragon Sales Solutions. Owen, welcome.
Thank you. Thank
No
you.
smoke for Owen.
Smoke.
No smoke
fuck.
for Owen.
I promise it's on.
No.
It's on. I
I'm
promise
disappointed.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's a pleasure.
we'll
It's
edit
an
it in.
absolute pleasure. I've been watching the show a little while, so it's great to be on here.
What's your
Yes.
favourite guest, Owen?
Liam Fish.
You
He
watched that last night because we told you to. Fuck off.
Yeah, it was a good episode. It's fresh on my
Really?
mind. So, but yeah,
Good.
excited to be here.
And have you watched Bridgerton before?
I haven't watched Bridgerton.
Oh.
I'm not. I love cinema. I love that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But, just don't find too much time for it.
No, it's
I just
atrocious.
rewatch the same things over and over again.
I saw you shaking your head precariously at the US office. You're not a fan?
Oh, I mean, I feel like if you're British, the humour of the British office works so much better than the American one.
Yeah.
The American one, I don't know. I don't like the guy who plays Michael Scott either.
Really? You don't, do you not? No.
No, I don't
Why have I
like-
forgotten his name? Really famous guy.
Mm.
I can't remember his name for the
I
life
always
of me.
think of Ferrell, but it's not Ferrell, is it?
Is it Will Ferrell?
Yeah.
No.
But he's in it too, isn't he?
Yeah,
later on.
he stars in a couple of episodes later on.
Yeah.
See, I think with the US office, like the first season, and maybe first season and a half, are really hard to watch because they are literally
Yeah.
word for word of the British office.
Yeah.
But I think once you get past that and it becomes its own show, it becomes great. It becomes that kind of show you like to watch when you're falling asleep.
I don't think so.
I think so.
No,
I think so. I think you will enjoy it. I'm going to keep working on you.
I'm not gonna watch it.
Oh, fine, that's fine. I'll give up. But Owen, really appreciate you joining us today. So, like I say, it's a bit of a weird one for us because we know you quite well. You work with us on a daily occurrence, but we thought it'd be quite good fun to get you on the podcast. Just tell us a bit about your journey. Tell us a bit about like your career. What brought you to sit in this chair today?
Wow. Yeah, it's been a long journey for sure. I started out way back in the day as an apprentice. Spent a couple of weeks in college and just decided, you know, I come from quite a low income background, so I just kind of wanted to make my own money, not rely on my mum as much. So I went straight into an apprenticeship. They quickly found I was pretty good on the phones, pretty good using my voice. So they put me into their recruitment department pretty quickly. Then, spent about 6-7 years of my career in recruitment, various places, Hayes, Talent Works, some educational roles, some sort of technical roles, things like that. Most recently, this is my first role in sales. Really enjoying it. You know, there's definitely been a lot of comparables coming from recruitment into sales. So I've been using a lot of that kind of experience and sort of the personable side of things to really get a head start with it. But it's where I can see myself from here on out, to be honest. I'm enjoying it.
Oh, I love that. Yeah, because actually this was the one-to-one meeting where we handed you P45. So this is, sorry to say.
It's a funny way to do it.
I know.
It's unique.
Got to do it for the content. Got to get those clicks up. Rob sacks someone live on a podcast.
Oh, that'd be great.
No,
That's
I'm joking.
clip.
I mean, look, I'm going to put my cards on the table here, and this is not the purpose of the recording at all. But like, I love working with you. Like, I'm so glad you joined us. I think we were so lucky to get you. You know, because you are a good talent. You did. I want to get something out there though. You did piss me off. I understand why you did it. I understand why you did it, but you pissed me off. Okay. So, Owen, we had a great interview. Had a great interview. Were you with us when? No, Owen's.
Yeah. No, I started like a month before Owen.
Really? Is that true? Right.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right. Sorry. Obviously know what's going on in my own company. But so Owen interviewed really well. I had a great feeling from him from day dot. And one of the things I loved about Owen was like Owen was chasing me. If memory serves right, it was like, right, what are the next steps? What can we get this going? Can we get this going?
Yeah.
And again, if memory serves right, Owen wanted some of my online sales training courses so that he could learn while he was at home. I know he was only brown nosing, but I quite like it when people do that. But then, and again, I hope you don't mind me saying, I think if memory serves you right, you had a bit of gardening leave or an extended break from your current employer, and we needed Owen. We needed Owen. We wanted Owen in as soon as possible. And I was like, well, why don't you just do your gardening leave and just come and work with us at the same time? And I was like, no. and it really pissed me off. I was like, come and work with us. And Owen just wanted the life of luxury, chilling at home, getting paid. That did happen. I'm not making that up.
Yeah.
Do you remember that happening?
I mean, yeah. No, it was. I mean, the opportunity doesn't come up too much to, you know, have 3 months at home paid. So I can
that's
pass
actually
it
so
up.
valid.
Yeah. I get your perspective.
I was just like, earn double. Just earn twice.
Yeah, it was going to be hard tax-wise as well.
Yeah, that's what did you spend your time doing, just out of interest?
Anything and everything. I was fishing. I got
Of course, you like to fish.
exercising.
You like to fish?
I do, yeah. Now and then,
Wow.
yeah. A bit of a fisherman. I'm not into the big fish. That's what sets me apart from most fishermen.
Do you have the pictures like holding the fish?
No, I'm not into that.
Good.
I'm not into that. I'm over quantity over quality.
Okay.
So I'll fish everything out, right? Little fish.
Tires.
It doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me.
Yeah.
But yeah, a lot of my mates want the bigger fish.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know how we got onto that.
I've never understood that. You know, when like guys are just stood there with a fish.
A big fish.
I get it.
Do you
I don't get it?
I it's hard. It is an achievement because they are, you know, they're rare and they're, you know, it's a bit more of a battle, right? Whereas me, you know, if I fish out a little tiddler, you know, the little guy ain't had much of a chance, you know.
Oh, you're preaching to the crowd, Owen. Absolutely. Yeah, I forget you do. Do you still fish now?
I didn't go out much this year, to be honest, but I want to do it again when the weather gets nice. Yeah, I don't like doing it. It's miserable.
No, God, no. Because again, I've never understood that. You know, like these guys, like they go out like 3 a.m. in a tent in the dark with a head torch on. Yeah. But do you know what I really enjoy though? What? I know we've spoken a lot about TV. Mortar and Whitehouse Go Fishing, whatever it's called. I really like that. Do you ever watch it?
I have now and then. Yeah,
it's really peaceful.
Yeah,
you could do with that in your life, actually.
What, peace?
Yeah, because it's watching it. It's very calming. They take some lovely shots. You just
watch people fish?
No, there's actually minimal. I'd say there's quite minimal fishing in there actually. So it's Bob Mortimer and Paul Whitehouse, and you get on with their banter.
Mm-hmm.
They stop over at a beautiful home, lovely shot. It's really calming. I would put it down to real classic Sunday night TV viewing. You know, like Last of the Summer Wine, Antiques Roadshow. You feel at peace. And I feel that sometimes you need some peace.
Sounds boring.
Give it a go.
I'm not.
Boring can be
again,
good.
I probably won't.
Give it a go.
Sometimes you need a bit boring.
No.
Absolutely. But you, so you came from recruitment.
Yes.
I find recruitment a weird concept. I'll be brutally honest. Do you enjoy working in recruitment?
Yeah. I think, again, it's just you meet a lot of people, you know, every day I was speaking to 5-10 new people and just learning, you know, a lot about their personal lives, their careers, and that's definitely the most exciting part of it, for sure, yeah.
Do you miss the recruitment world? Or?
No, I mean, there's you know, there's negatives and good sides of it. I was always a bit more sort of candidate focused,
right?
For sure. You know, like I say, I love having those chats, and you know, and there's hard parts of the job. You know, those brutal rejections. But no, I wouldn't say I miss it too much. I'm, you know, happy where I am.
Good. I just find the whole concept of recruitment like bizarre. Like you are basically working in the slave trade. You are basically moving one person to a thing, and then you want loads of money for it.
Well, they get paid.
Well, yeah, I don't know. Okay, so yeah, it's funny. Maybe not a slave trade, but like I don't know the best way to describe it. I just find the concept a bit like bizarre and bonkers. We used a recruiter once, and we had a bit of a falling out because I'm sure. And again, I'm not throwing shade to all recruiters. Some of them are a bit conniving and a bit devious. It was like, yeah. So if we place a candidate with you, we'll just charge you. I think it was like, you know, a certain percentage. And he said of her monthly salary. Yeah. And I was like, oh yeah, that's okay. It's a couple £100, whatever. That's fine. Yeah. Let's give it a go. Placed a candidate with us. £3,000 bill comes through. I was like, sorry. It was like, it was a percentage of the annual salary. And I was like, no, you said monthly salary. £3,000 to just put a bum on seat. It's.
Can't you just do that yourself?
Exactly.
So why do we need recruiters?
Sorry. That's a question for Owen.
Why do we need recruiters, Owen?
Well, I mean, I think it depends on different scales, right? So I was quite lucky because I maybe lucky for some, maybe unlucky for others, but I spent a lot of time in educational recruitment. So a lot of that was apprenticeships. I did a few of those roles, and that side of things really nice because it's, you know, 16 to 18-year-olds. They're super ready to, you know, start their careers, and you know those sort of people I think are always going to be needed in terms of recruitment. But I think there's a point to be made about like there isn't like in-house recruitment now. There's so little. Back in the day, you'd have a company, and even if it was only like a 30-40 person team, you might have one person who part of their function is to be a recruiter. But nowadays it's outsource it all. You know, I feel like it's very different market to how it was. But yeah, the example you're talking about, that kind of thing is, it's not the kind of recruitment I've had a lot of experience with. I was doing a lot of corporate stuff, like recruiting for Sony, Virgin Media, companies like that. So it was, you know, we had that existing deal in place for ages. But I do know a lot of recruiters they do a lot of prospective sort of recruiting, where they'll come to someone, they've got a job up, they'll gather 5 or so candidates they've got in their pool and say, look, any of these interest you? Yeah. And then, you know, you kind of get that inkling in there, they do the interview, and then you're like, bam, right, $3,000.
I know.
So,
I do get it. Like, from a business owner point of view, like, recruiting can be tough. It can be hard. And I think for me personally, it's harder now because people just click a button to apply for a job that they don't even want. Yeah. Especially if it's for certain roles. Yeah. They then get their benefits if they say, oh, I've applied for jobs, and they've literally clicked a button that says apply, and they don't care. But it really left a bit of taste in my. I know there's not all recruiters are like that, and I know there's a different world to it, and I think there's a purpose for recruiters. I don't care what Megan says, right? We've just lost every subscriber of our recruiters that we've got, but
it's one of those jobs that honestly is probably going to be the biggest touch by the rise of AI, because you're going to have AI. It's already scouring CVs, and that that is a big part of the job is screening those CVs and before you put it in front of people. And even then, I've heard of AI agents conducting interviews.
Really?
Yeah. So I think it is one of those industries that will take a big dip.
Yeah.
But they've just got to find a way around it, I guess.
And it's tough because I do think it's competitive already. Like there's so many agencies and industries and recruiters out there. It's there's enough competition there anyway.
Yeah.
But you've done well since you've come into Paragon, and you recently won the Pride of Paragon award. Tell us a bit about that.
It was a nice surprise. I helped our sales and training leader Eloise kind of with the idea for it. And then I won the first one. I'm a bit of a head of nerdy shit. They call me around here.
Hans. Yeah.
So anyone needs me for anything techie, pretty much anything, then I'm here. And I think I won the award for that appreciation, really, and that kind of thing. So it was a lovely surprise, and I'm super happy with it.
Love that.
Nice.
Sorry, we're going to take a pause because Molly's broken something.
Okay.
We're back on. Yeah, lovely. I know we shouldn't really say. Right, who did you vote for?
I voted for Owen.
Did you vote
but
for
then I
Owen?
regretted it instantly.
Megan, what are you doing?
Well, since I started using Xero accounting software, turns out I have more money in the business than I ever thought I did.
I'm so glad you're using Xero accounting software. Like I do.
Wow.
I love the fact that I can look after all of my accounts in the cloud at the click of a few buttons. I love the fact I can invoice clients. I know I can run profit and loss reports at the click of a button. And I even use Xero to look after my payroll.
That's so cool.
Isn't it just?
And as a thank you to all of our How I Failed in Business listeners, you can get 90% off for 6 months.
That is an incredible offer. Where is the link where people can get this great access to Xero?
Well, just below in the show notes. Content is quite an important part of what we do here. Yeah, Owen.
Yeah.
So I text Caitlin. I'm like, is anybody upstairs up for doing a quick TikTok? It will literally take like 5 seconds. She's like, yeah, let's go. I'm like, okay, brilliant. Like, positive atmosphere. Go upstairs. I'm like, guys, I just need someone to break dance. Suddenly everyone's like, no. Then everyone's like, well, Owen will do it because Owen's up for anything. Owen's always there to help people. So I'm like, Owen, I literally just need you to stand up, just literally like do like a couple of moves and then sit back down. And was like, no, like my friends see this, like I get bullied all the time, like my friends see me all over TikTok. So I was like, okay, fair enough, whatever. And then he decides to come on the podcast, which then again is going to be all over social media. So your friends are going to see this as well, Owen, and that's not an issue. But breakdancing was. I just want to know why.
I don't know if I have to explain that too much. I don't know. Hitting a dance. I almost just hit a dance on camera. That's not good. Hitting a dance is it's a bit embarrassing. If we include some youth terms on the podcast today, are we both familiar with the term aura?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah.
Like aura farming.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. I watch my TikTokies.
Yeah. You don't want. I don't know. I don't want to be perceived as some kind of
An aura farmer.
no.
Oh.
No. Like I don't. I take myself seriously.
Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah.
I've got a
maybe
video
little
of
bit
you
too
talking
seriously,
about
but-
putting bananas up your bum.
No, that isn't. No, you.
Why did that never get released, by the way?
I don't know. I can still do it.
I've been
I can
tricked.
still do it.
Oh, actually, that falls in line with your normal timescales, waiting for the trend to end and then putting the video out.
Yeah,
So if you put it
yeah.
out now, that'd be great.
Yeah,
That'd be
I will.
fantastic.
But that's the difference. I can do speaking. I can do all that kind of thing. Dancing, it's not my dancing and singing ain't my thing really.
See, I tried to jump on a trend on time, but I couldn't because no one would break dance for me.
I can break dance.
No.
Oh, okay. That's not nice, is it? That's not nice. But I voted for you as well.
Thank you.
I mean, I want to make that clear.
Thank you.
I because you've been good at what you've been doing. You've been working really hard on campaigns, but you have slotted into that head of nerdy shit. And just while I do think about it, I don't want to name names or point fingers, but someone last week decided to push an SD card into the Roadcaster into a slot that doesn't exist.
No, it did
So-
exist, and you know that it's hard to get it in there sometimes, and it's got
What
stuck.
about the SD
And we
card?
tried to get it.
What about the SD card? So
it's now in the machine.
So there is an SD card floating around in the machine. So I need to get that precision screw kit I bought you as a gift.
Yeah.
I need to take that off. Okay. I need to find that SD card because they are bloody expensive.
Yeah.
And what made me laugh on the day is I came down and I gave them this whole talk on, guys, we've got to stop leaving stuff everywhere. We're losing batteries, we're losing remote controls, we're losing equipment, the smoke machine don't work, all this. They're like, we've just lost an SD card in the machine.
We lost the SD card afterwards.
That's even worse. It's even worse. I've given this whole speech of, please be careful.
But you know that I'm not going to say it again because you're going to make a silly joke again, but like you have to get it the right angle.
Yeah, it is always about the angle.
And then it got stuck. And then I had to run upstairs.
Could you not pull out?
No, I had to run upstairs and get this like teeny little pin from the cupboard. And then everyone upstairs is talking to me, but like, oh, like what's wrong? Like, why are you stressed? And I was like, Molly's down here. Rob's in the like having a chat with the guest. We don't want to tell him, so I had to like run back down. And I caused like a whole commotion upstairs because I just wanted to find this pin to get the SD card out, and I couldn't do it. And it got in the machine, and now it's floating around in there.
Yeah. So by the looks of things, there's 4 screws. You should be
Yep.
able to just take those out, pop them off. You should hopefully see an SD card.
Yeah.
But just please be careful because that's an expensive piece of kit.
It's definitely been an exciting part of being head of Nerdy Shit is I have been able to get access to some kit that I haven't really touched on. So, you know, I've opened up a MacBook that I never really did before. So
Opportunities left, right and centre in this place. Do you want to play our game, Mystery Mishaps?
Yeah.
Amazing. Right, do you want to chuck us a Polaroid? I'll take a photo. Do you want me to explain the rules? So, Mystery Mishaps, as you are a big fan of the show, you know what Mystery Mishaps is, I have no doubt, but I will explain the rules just in the interest of fairness. So, every week we play a game called Mystery Mishaps. And in this game, Megan chooses a really, really easy situation that's happened about a business, a company, a solution, a software product, whatever it is, okay? Yeah. Megan will share with you 5 clues. You get a guess on every single one of those clues, and you've just got to guess who the company is, what the product was, what actually happened. Okay. The idea is you got to do it as quickly as you can. So allow me to show you my Taylor time tracker here, just to my left. This is the Taylor time tracker. So on here, have I just boxed Owen's camera now? The Taylor time tracker reminds us that we've got to do things swift. Do you get it? Yeah. So the person to guess the fastest was Radislaw at 5.29 seconds. Very quick. Wow. The slowest was Big Brother winner 2005, Anthony Hutton. At the bottom there, 2 minutes 50. And the person just above him.
Hilarious.
No, that is Megan Grace there. Megan, really there's a fake olive just fallen on me. Megan Grace is second to last. Okay. Are you good at this kind of game? Do you think you'll do well? What's the target here?
If I get the right hint, you know, one of those.
I
don't know if it's in my ballpark.
Well, I will apologise in advance because last week, for our guest Sean, who came on, the opening clue was basically, this is a business.
Right.
Clue number 2 was, they sell services.
Well,
clue number 3
they were a clothing brand.
Something went wrong. Like the clues were honestly atrocious.
No, they weren't. They were not that bad.
They were bad.
It should be a good week then. If last week's were bad, you know.
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll do better. So I need to take a photo of you. I'm just going to put it out there. Nice big smile. Beautiful. Right, Molly, are we ready with the timer?
Okay.
Molly, we are ready. Megan, are you ready?
Yeah.
Owen, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay.
On your marks, get set, go.
This product was built with a strong point of view about how information should be accessed, not just delivered. Is that a bad clue?
Information should be accessed, not just delivered. Oh, I don't. That's so hard, Megan. That's so hard.
Its creators positioned it as an antidote to what they believed was excessive filtering and control.
What the fuck is
It's just so high level.
It launched directly inside a social platform rather than a standalone product.
Oh, hang on. What's the first one? What was the first hint?
This product was built with a strong point of view about how information should be accessed, not just delivered.
Is it Instagram Reels?
No.
Okay.
Whoa, okay.
Its personality was intentionally designed to be more sarcastic and rebellious and unfiltered than its competitors. You know this. I know you know this.
Its personality?
Yeah, designed to be more sarcastic and rebellious.
Oh, is it Grok?
Stop the clock. Right, clock is stopped.
That felt good.
You went in for the Grok. Well done, Owen. That was not too bad. I don't think that was bad at all.
Good
guessing there. First 3 clues.
Sorry, the first 2 are hard, but you're not supposed to give it away on the first 2 clues. That defeats the whole point of the game.
Okay,
Clue
maybe.
3 gave it him. Clue 3 made him realise what it was about, and then Clue 4 gave it him. That's how it should be.
Yeah,
And what was clue 5?
Its name was inspired by science fiction, meaning to understand something deeply.
I wouldn't have got that one.
Says
No.
ChatGPT.
So what's it? You should have got this from Grok. What was the what was the explanation here?
When AI launched Grok, its AI chatbot was positioned as edgy, rebellious, and truth-seeking, designed to rival ChatGPT. However, early releases sparked controversy due to the inconsistent moderation, biased or provocative responses, misinformation risks, and concerns around safety, reliability, and ethics. The tool was criticised for being rushed to market, prioritizing personality and speed over accuracy, safety, and trust, leading many to question whether hype and competition were driving product decisions more than responsibility.
Yeah.
Wow.
They've been in the news recently, haven't they?
They have.
Yeah.
Always in the news.
Terrible.
What are we up for time-wise then, Molly Mooshk?
Time-wise, Owen has come in at 55
Oh.
seconds.
Okay.
Wow, that's an impressive time. 55 seconds, bang on.
45.
Oh, 55, 45.
No, 55, 45. Did you just say that? Sorry.
I did just
Yeah,
say
sorry.
Between Nick
Yeah.
and Mark.
Nick and Mark, yes, we're going to have to rejig. You are on the midriff. You are mid-table.
That's
Mid-table,
okay.
which I think
That's
is not
okay.
not too bad, not too bad. So well done, Owen. Thank you for getting involved. We'll get you stuck. You're about here somewhere. Well done. Really appreciate that. But one thing we like to do with all our guests is obviously hear a bit of a failure story before we play our final little bits. Tell us a bit about your failure story. What you got for us?
Well, I had to rack my brain for sure. I tried to think of something kind of unique. So one of my only jobs outside of recruitment and sales, I worked as an employment advisor for a little bit.
Okay.
And it was probably one of the most interesting jobs I've ever had. So we took on, it was a scheme called Kickstart. So it was a government scheme.
Yes.
Yeah. And the idea was if someone was on UC for, I think it was 12, 15 months plus, they'd come in, they'd speak with me, and it was basically my job to try and help them into that job. Very unique part of the role was we were sort of given liberty we called them participants. If our participants didn't attend appointments, we were sort of given liberty by the government to go to their house.
Oh, wow.
Which is quite...
Like a bailiff, a job bailiff.
Almost, like
Okay.
a universal credit bailiff. Right. So there was a certain occasion where we'd usually do it in a bulk. So 3 advisors, we'd all go out in the car.
Safety numbers.
Exactly.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. And so there was one guy that he hadn't turned up to his appointment, but he was a good participant for me. He was more willing to go, and a lot of the time they needed a bit of support in terms of courses and to help prepare them for work. And this guy was always really up for it. So I was a bit confused. Oh, he didn't attend his appointment. Let's go to his flat. Turn up to his flat. I've got all these documents, all this sort of prep, right? Oh, how's it been going? Ready to write down notes to put on the system when I get back in the office. He goes, "Oh, it's good to see you, mate. I should have let you know. I've been working since Monday. I've been at work." I was like, "Well, you should really let us know."
Yeah.
But yeah, I've had a bunch of times where, in recruitment, candidates have been sometimes honesty's great. We all like a bit of honesty.
Always.
Shouldn't lie.
Never lie.
But never
Can't
lie. I've had a few cases where I've had really honest candidates, and that's all. I've always thought, oh, that's lovely. This person's telling me about themselves, and they understand my job is to help them, right? So being honest with me, that's fine. Just be careful with what you're saying to your interviewer, right? What you say to me is completely different to what you say to the company you're going to see. But there was one particular girl I had once that she was super honest about kind of a timekeeping. She was telling me, "Oh, I find it really hard to get up in the morning, really hard." I was like, "Okay, yeah. Well, obviously, once you've got the job, you'll have to fix that up. But I appreciate your honesty.
Yeah.
Don't bring that up in your interview." She did.
Give that hush.
She did. She got.
No.
So it was a second stage interview. Funny enough. So the first stage went really well. She must have been, a little less honest in that one. But then the second stage interview, she must have felt really comfortable. She's like, "Oh yeah, every job I've had, to be honest with you, yeah, really struggled to turn up on time." So yeah, didn't get the job, unfortunately.
Sometimes I don't know. It's a tough one. Sometimes it's better to be honest, but sometimes you keep things quiet.
Yeah.
Like we've had candidates for like digital marketing roles, and they've like said, "Oh, you know, I've created a TikTok account and channel, and they've never done it." And I think we heard recently about someone as well who was applying for like a coffee shop job, and on their CV they're like, "Oh my god, I'm barista trained," and they only knew how to make instant coffee and all that. So it happens, doesn't it? If someone were to kind of lie in a job application, like, would you class that as like what, or is it like fluffing the truth just out of interest?
Embellishment, personally.
It's very hard grey zone in recruitment, to be honest. Language has always been an example that I found quite interesting, because a lot of people bundle languages on their CV, because unless you're applying for a job that requires a language, no one's going to ask you. You know, if I said I speak German, Italian, Japanese on my CV, but nobody at the company does, just looks great.
Okay.
Right? And nobody's going to second guess that.
But what if you did have someone who spoke those languages?
Well, you got to, but yeah, it's very. I mean, my dad used to tell me to do it back in the day. Yeah,
that's risky.
But embellishment, I think, is the word you.
That's not straight up lying. But embellishing, saying you're barista trained when maybe you've made like a few coffees on a coffee, like not instant coffees. Like I actually made them on the coffee machine. I steamed the milk, I made a little latte.
Making a coffee from an espresso in a hotel room.
That's not not what it was.
Doesn't mean that you.
The only time I've ever lied is when I said that I made a TikTok for my dance school, which I had never done, but I knew that I could do it if I could do it. I just hadn't done it, but I could have done it.
What we've just learnt there, boys and girls, is how easy it is for Megan to crack, and how much Megan needs to watch Mortar and White House go fishing. Because during that whole bit, I didn't once point my finger at Megan.
Yes, you did. You did it subtly.
No, I said, if we know someone, and Megan said, I didn't do that. You would crack so easily in court. You'd be that kind of person that the judge would stand up and say, Megan, I find you not guilty. And you go, thank you, Your Honour, I won't do it again. Is that gone? Have we lost one angle? Oh no. 52. Do you want me to quickly move it to focus on us?
Yeah.
Quickly. Sorry, Owen.
That's all right.
Bit close, surely. Is it fine? Oh.
Sorry. You're going to have so much fun editing this all up.
Can't wait.
So if you are watching, we had a bit of a camera disaster, so we have changed angles.
Yeah.
I do apologise. But we are going to play our next bit, Grievance Gurus. Bit of a rush on this. So can we hand Owen the gavel?
Yeah.
Owen, just to explain, you are the gavel keeper. So we're going to put to you a grievance that's been sent in anonymously, or named, I guess, and you've got to decide whether it's a grievance or if they should get over it. If you at home listening do have a grievance, whether it's a funny story, whether it's an embarrassing story, whether it's something that's going on at work today or what happened 5 years ago, we'd love to hear from you. Head on over to howifeldinbusiness.co.uk, fill in the contact form, and we'll read it out. Go on then, Megs.
I would just
what we got?
quickly like to say that all of these grievances should be treated with respect, and also please hold any comments until the end.
Okay.
The company I work for...
She wrote it.
No, I didn't. The company I work for has strong values and believes in supporting local businesses. However, there is one colleague that challenges this. Instead of joining the team and supporting the local bakery at lunch, he instead sits there and slags it off and judges us as we eat. He claims that a sausage roll from the bakery made his mother very ill, although there is no tangible evidence to support this. He says that the village's local family bakery should be shut down and replaced with a Greggs. Despite recently being named as the pride of, insert company name here, an award he created solely to give to himself, but that's a whole other grievance. He actually stands against one of the company's core values, and I don't think that's right.
Wow, a lot to unpack here.
Yeah.
I've read between the lines. I wasn't aware of this incident going on, but I feel that I could feel the tenseness and the bitterness between the two of you there. Owen, do you think that's a grievance? Is that
No.
Of course he doesn't.
No, I don't feel that's a grievance. I don't want to shame I don't know what angle to come at this from. It's obviously me. But I feel that I don't want to talk negatively about.
You had lots of thoughts last week.
This is a different setting. I don't want to talk too negatively about the bakery.
I will.
Okay.
Owen and I share some strong feelings, and I think we've bonded actually on our hatred for processed food and the betterness of having really good food. And actually, if you look at, sausage rolls, heavily processed and full of crap, right? You may as well just eat a piece of cardboard to some degree. I also think the bakery, as lovely as it is, right, is it's stuck in the 90s, okay? Get some croissant, get some pain au chocolat in there, do something different. It's the same food, same layout that they've been serving. I've lived in the village for the majority of my life. They could do with some modernisation.
Maybe.
They serve a purpose. You've got your bacon baps for the boys, bacon baps for the lads down the bilge yard, yeah. But then other than that, it's just same old stuff. So I do hear it. However, to play devil's advocate, sometimes it's nice to feel part of the team by enjoying. It's like Jesus used to do. He used to break bread together. Yeah. Even for the celiacs. Judas was a famous celiac. He wasn't.
That's an interesting one.
So they broke bread together. So I'm gonna say, personally, I'm gonna sit on the fence with this one. I can't say it's a grievance or a non-grievance.
I suppose. Okay, I'll give it. It's technically a grievance. I'll give it to you.
Thank you.
But
you just fought against yourself.
Yeah, I did. But I feel my perspective is justified.
Yeah, but the issue is you could have made your point, but instead of making your point and leaving it alone, the whole entire lunchtime was literally just you sat in the corner every chance you got, just having a go. And then it continued outside. You went outside, and then you were like, come back in. The conversation had died, and he's still talking about it. And he goes upstairs, and he's still talking about it.
But could we argue that that's Owen caring for you all?
Yeah.
Because
he wasn't.
Yeah.
He wasn't saying like, oh, like I'm worried about like your health or whatever. He was just like, oh, there's shit.
That's like the back message.
Yeah, I'd say that.
Like
if Owen witnessed you nearly be hit by a car every single day, at some stage Owen's going to say, Megan, just look left, look right, stop, look, listen, live. Right? It's the same with food. If you keep guzzling yourself full of crap, and then you're going, I don't know why I'm so unwell, and then Owen's like, hold on, look at what you're eating, you lunchable nonce, right? That's probably why. I think he's got a point. I think he's got every right to, as a friend.
It's part of my, I'm head of nerdy shit and head of fruit and vegetables.
Head of nutrition shit.
Yeah.
Hans is a double word. But I think we're going to have to wrap it up there because Owen, unfortunately, has got a client meeting. So we'll say goodbye to Owen and then we'll wrap up maybe. That's for the time.
Okay.
But Owen, thanks for joining us.
Yes,
we'll drop your LinkedIn profile below so people can connect with you. Have you had a good time?
I certainly have, yeah. It's been brilliant to be on.
Amazing.
Yeah, enjoyed it.
Thank you very much. Thanks, Owen. Thank you, Owen.
Yay!
Oh, we got smoked!
And it's going straight into the cut.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Hi, I'm Megan, and this is Rob, and welcome to Paragon Creative Studios right here in Leicestershire.
We've got 2 fully equipped podcast studios, ideal for any form of podcast, whether you're looking to record something audio only or video podcasts as well.
From solo shows to group discussions, any topic, any vibe, we've got the setup to help your podcast shine.
Want to take charge? You can record and self-produce using our high-tech equipment.
Or if you'd rather sit back, our expert team can help out with everything, from production, filming, editing, and even marketing your podcast to the world.
So whether you're a seasoned podcasting pro or just starting out, Paragon Creative Studios are here to help.
So come join us in Leicestershire and book your session today at paragoncreativestudios.com. And that's a wrap on this week's episode of How I Failed in Business.
If you enjoyed this one, which I'm sure you have, make sure you've subscribed, followed us, and you leave us a review.
And share it with someone who's also questioning all of their life and career choices.
New episodes drop every single Tuesday without fail, with real stories, real mistakes, and lessons learned the hard way.
If you want to get in touch, you can find us on all social media or head to our website, howifailedinbusiness.co.uk.
Bye.
Bye. You actually missed out the thanks for watching. But
Oh,
it's fine.
sorry. Bye. Sorry.